Are we prepared to stand at the forefront of animal training, or are we as a community going to cling to the shadows of outdated practices? Last year, our community took significant strides to challenging outdated practices in the dog training field. In 2024, we expect this to continue. The American College of Veterinary Behaviorists, who are at the forefront of combining behavioral knowledge as well as veterinary science, are advocating for change in the pet training industry. Their expertise bridges the gap between animal health and animal behavior. Their push for standards from a group like the American College of Veterinary Behaviorists is a landmark move from one of the most respected bodies in animal welfare today. This is what they're recommending verbatim: education and certification, implementing mandatory education requirements and a certification process for all animal training professionals. So this goes beyond dogs. For example, this would also include horse training professionals. Commitment to science-based techniques, ensuring that all training methods are rooted in scientifically validated, humane approaches, emphasizing the use of positive reinforcement and ensuring the well-being of the animal. And finally, consumer protection and public safety, establishing regulations to protect pet guardians and the general public from unqualified animal training professionals, thereby enhancing overall public safety. To me, it is heartening to see the effect that modern evidence-based animal training is having. We continue to see a significant shift away from outdated practices that rely on pain, fear, and intimidation, methods that are known to cause adverse side effects. The needle is clearly moving towards more humane and effective training techniques. And that reflects our growing understanding of animal training and animal welfare in 2024. And look, while I am fully behind this initiative, I do want to acknowledge the diverse viewpoints within our community. And that includes dog trainers who might have concerns about these proposed regulations and their implications. It's vital that any move towards regulation consider the economic backgrounds and the multitude of realities of professionals in our field. Our aim is to elevate these standards in the most inclusive way possible. We must ensure the highest level of care and professionalism in our field without exclusion. In our community, there are those who may resist and dismiss change, positioning themselves on the wrong side of history as opponents to progress. And yet, there are also those who are currently implementing outdated practices who will see this as a call to action, a pivotal opportunity to modernize their practices, as well as aligning to the future of animal welfare. If you are an animal training professional, the choice is clear: evolve and embrace progress, or risk being left behind as a relic of a bygone era. This position statement by the ACVB is more than just a call to action. It's an invitation to all involved, especially those who may have reservations, to engage in this important and meaningful dialogue. Let's discuss these changes in a way that's inclusive, practical, and positive for all involved, and especially the animals who are at the heart of our work. Together, we can continue to advance towards a reality in animal training where it's not just about obedience, but is about creating a safe, loving, and meaningful relationship between people and their animals. So once again, I pose the question to all of you watching this: are we prepared to advance animal welfare and training practices? Or are we going to insist on doubling down and staying rooted in the past? I'm anxious to hear what everyone thinks about this. Tell us in the comments below. See you next time.